Hello everyone, Chris Assis here. Today we're going to be working on the flow of our basic tango elements, walks, rebounds, and ochos. So the reason why I chose those three is because they all have a different innate rhythm to them, and it is very important that we identify it so we can then match it to the music. So what do we mean by flow or innate rhythm? It is the rhythm of the step itself, the rhythm on which the step can operate in the most efficient way, and it takes less effort from us to do it. So I'm not asking you to identify the speed that you feel comfortable working, or I don't know, the power that you need to use to do the step. I'm asking you to identify the flow the step itself has, its internal wave. So you can go slow, and you will see me going slow and going fast and going really slow. So play with the speeds, play with the different directions, but whatever you do, try to see what rhythm those steps themselves have, and try to spot why that rhythm is the most efficient rhythm. So you will be hearing my tips as we go along the video, but try to focus as much as possible as that, not so much on technique. If you need to take a pause and or work slower than I'm working, please go ahead and do that. The speed, again, is irrelevant. It's just a method, another thing that we can use to help you identify that wave, that flow, that internal rhythm that our walks, our rebounds, and our ochos have. If it doesn't work for you, if you want to go really slow, go really slow. If you want to go fast, go fast. As long as you find a speed that helps you focus on finding the flow. So in the next video, we're going to be combining those three elements together and getting them on the music. So you can start to get an idea of where this is going. We started with the music on the previous video. Now we're going to the movement, and then we're going to put them together. So here we go. We're going to start with normal steps. Normal meaning find the pace that feels comfortable for you, not too slow, not too fast, just perfect. And walk forward and back. Trying to notice the flow, the inner rhythm that movement has for itself. Don't use any music. Don't try to force a specific rhythm to the movement. Just notice the rhythm of the movement itself. If you want a few extra tips to help you out, you want to feel that there is a swing through, or if you like when you pass the leg, there is that phase of swing through that free leg and step. So we want to manage that transition from one foot to the other without tensing up, without stopping in the middle. And that happens if we allow for that free leg to swing through and go to the front or go to the back. If you capture the rhythm of that swing, then the rest will fall in place. Try not to be too powerful. Don't mix these two very distinct qualities. There is there is the rhythm, and there is the energy, and there is the power of the step. That has nothing to do with it. The speed has nothing to do with it. As you will see, when we're going to be going faster, you still have that swing through that is very, very significant rhythmically for the action of the walk. So try to manage the three phases: standing on one leg, switching from one foot to the other, and collecting the feet. Try to give them equal amount of time, and play with that passing of the free leg. See what happens when you slow things down, like I'm doing here. How that affects your understanding of the movement, but not the movement itself. It might give you some time, some extra time to analyze what's going on. Especially for the followers, if working with heels is something that at this speed is challenging you, you don't have to be in heels. And generally, try to take away all the obstacles, all the challenges that you might have, and try to focus as much as possible on understanding and feeling the rhythm of a walk. So if that is technique, if that is high heels, if that is music, all of these things, we want to put them to the side. So if you're wondering in terms of tango styles, you choose the style that you want, and this exercise still applies. So just to give you a little extra hint, there is a little wave. We're looking for a little wave when we're going fast. Dum, dum, dum. You can see that wave in the body, even when you go fast, but also when you're going super slow and when you're going at a speed that feels good for you. So try to avoid hopping here when you're going fast, and try to focus more on finding that wave, a constant little pulse. And since we're talking about pulses, rebounds is number 2. So in the rebound, we have a pum pum action. Pum pum, out and in, out and in, out and in. We don't have, it's a very different rhythm compared to the step, where we have boom, swing, boom, swing. Here we have boom, boom, step, boom, boom, step, boom, boom, step, boom, boom, step. So this is very, very important, a distinction between the two. I want you to go as fast as you can. Feel that pom pom rhythm that the rebound has, and then you will be slowing things down. Right at that moment when you start having super much fun, you slow things down, and I want you to slow them down so much that you catch yourself feeling bored. So imagine, you've seen the spectrum of colors, how it goes from white all the way through all the colors to black. So we want to do the same thing here with speed. You want to go all the way to black. And the reason why I'm asking you to do that is I want you to feel a moment, like I'm approaching now, where that pom pom is so slow that it almost loses its meaning. Pom pom and pom pom and. it makes you wonder, why am I not just step, 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 step? Why am I not just taking a back step and a forward step? I have plenty of time. So I want you to go all the way to this end to notice when a rebound is actually probably not the best choice if this is how slow your music is, or if you have nothing to give you that boom boom rhythm. Again, it doesn't have to do with the speed, it has to do with the quality of the movement, but the speed sometimes forces us into a specific option, right? So I want you to go back to normal, find that boom boom where the speed is just perfect, not too fast, so it's not, a workout, but not too slow where the rebound becomes pointless. I want you to find that comfortable middle and um, and just feel that rhythm. And here we're going to put rebounds and steps together. So you want to feel that change of inner rhythm of the two steps, so you will be able to better use them in your dance. So it's not only how we transition from one movement to the other, that is also very important, but we want to feel how these two movements work together, how they match and or contradict or support each other. So because sometimes we want a contra movement, to make a point, and sometimes we just want to smoothly go from one movement to the next. And understanding how the rhythms of the two movements match, it is actually the best way to make a decision. So try to see how this boom, boom, and step goes. Boom, boom, step, and boom, boom, step, and boom, boom, step, and so how that change happens, um, and how I'm getting prepared for that little change of rhythm. Boom, boom, step, and 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 boom, boom. So try not to stop. Try not to stop. Try to build a little sequence there for yourself, that it's following a rhythm that feels good for you, that is not too fast for you or too slow. And then after you start feeling comfortable with it, start to speed it up like I'm doing, nice and gently. And of course, afterwards, slow it down. Slow it down so much that you get bored. So now this is us just having fun. Make sure that you're not hopping as you're doing your rebounds. As said, go now as slow as possible, as if you're in Matrix. You remember that movie? Yeah. So notice how, because of the speed, this boom, boom, step, and boom, boom, and step, and boom, boom, step. Notice how it almost loses its spice. It is so stretched because it's so slow that it's working. We can do it, but it's like, why are we doing this? So couldn't we just be doing forward, back, step, in like steps, in the actual steps? Step, step, step. You have enough time to do that. And it might actually have looked better if we had allowed for our free leg to fully swing to the base and change the direction. Think about that. Okay, forward and back ochos. Start at a speed that feels good, so it's not too fast and or too slow, so it's not challenging you. Let's see. Common rhythm for the ochos is step and turn, step and turn, step and turn. Try to notice what you're doing on the end because you're going to need it for these forward ochos. So you're not going to be hopping through the step or pushing through the pivot. So even here you have step and turn, 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 step and turn. Slow it down and you will see what really happens on the end. Step and turn, step and turn, step and turn, step and turn. So it is actually the body that is starting to turn, like as if your leader was giving you the lead, and the free leg that is starting to come in. And turn, step and turn. See how those things are linked together, and they're happening on the end, the body and the leg, and we go into the pivot. Same thing happens in the back ochos, of course. You might even be able to see it a little bit better here. Step and turn, step and turn, step and turn. The my top will give you some information. You see how the seams are going one side and the other side along with my twist. And you want to feel that the two parts are flowing one into the other, meaning the pivot and the step. That doesn't mean that we rush through one to get to the other. This, you're going to see it very clearly here. See how I finish my pivot, extend. Finish the pivot, extend. Finish the pivot, extend. As if one movement just naturally follows the other one. So if you manage that balance, that connection between the two, you will find the perfect rhythm for the ochos. So again, step and turn, step and turn, step and turn, step and turn, step and turn,